this week's edition of 34 News Update. I'm Dana Marks.
And I'm Susan Davis.
The Scotch Plains Fanwood High School's chapter of the Junior Statesmen of America has attended many conferences in the past. These trips give JSA hands-on experience in dealing with today's issues. 34 News Update sent Lisa Prado on location with a JSA member to find out about the latest of these trips.
Hi, this is Lisa Prado reporting for Channel 34 News Update, and I'm here with JSA member Orby Roy. Orby, I understand that the Junior Statesmen went to Washington, D.C. this past weekend. Can you tell us about that?
Well, we went to D.C. for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and it was a model Congress, and we got to experience things that people in the Senate and House do, and we made bills, and we got to go to the House of Representatives and sit there and listen to a congressman talk for a very long time.
Okay, and can you tell us how many members attended?
About 16 or 17, most of which were underclassmen, so it was their first time. For most people, it was their first time.
Okay, thanks. And now back to the studio.
And now to Susan Davis.
On Thursday, March 12th, a program inducted by Mr. Call and Mr. Mason took place in the high school for students to learn more about different countries. Peace Corps members from such countries as Paraguay, Honduras, and Niger, among others, gave presentations about culture, government, and other interesting facets of the country. Last year, Gavin Doyle, now a senior at the high school, participated in a Peace Corps program to New Mexico. Allison Wolf went on location with him to find out more about his experiences and the program.
Hi, this is Allison Wolf reporting Channel 34 News Update. I'm here with Gavin Doyle, who attended a Peace Corps program last year. Gavin, can you explain this Peace Corps program?
Yeah, the Peace Corps program is a program inducted by Mr. Call and Mr. Mason. It was offered by the Peace Corps Return Volunteers. It's for students who want to get involved with the Peace Corps. It's a two-week venture where you go wherever they assign you at the time. I went to New Mexico. The way you get involved in this is you have to write an essay. Out of all the essays that are given in, 3 will be chosen. The 3 that are chosen will get interviews from Return Peace Corps volunteers themselves, and they will pick the person to go on the trip.
Okay, thanks. I'm back to the studio.
New clubs are always being formed at the high school. Some prove to be very successful, while others barely get off the ground. The latest of these endeavors is a club entitled Students Concerned for the Needy. 34 News Update sent Anthony Albanese on location with a co-advisor of this new club to find out more.
Hi, this is Anthony Albanese here for Channel 34 News Update. I'm here with Mr. Stevens, a co-advisor of a new organization in the high school. Mr. Stevens, could you tell us what this organization is?
Yes, it's called Students Concerned for the Needy, and basically it was formed by a core group of freshmen from one of my classes that were interested in becoming more aware of what the plight of the needy is. We had first tried to sponsor a child overseas, and from that grew the idea of why not trying to help people in our own community in Scotch Plains and Fanwood and Union County. And after 6 or 7 meetings and a lot of work that they have done, we decided to open up to the entire school, and we had our first meeting yesterday and had just about 30 students come out. So it was exciting to see the response that we've had. Basically, what we're planning to do is invite speakers in to give us an awareness of what exactly the problems of the needy are. Sometimes there are a lot of myths regarding people who are either homeless or who go to soup kitchens or people who are hungry. And basically, we want to make ourselves and the school community aware of what their problems are. The second half of the focus would be to have hands-on projects where we can help them, such as going to a soup kitchen and helping out, sponsoring a clothing drive or a food drive here in the school, or doing various fundraisers to act as a donation for various organizations like that.
Okay, thank you. We wish you luck, and now back to the studio.
After all the controversy surrounding the placement of specific sections in this year's yearbook, something good has definitely come out of the hard work and dedication of the staff. Leslie Louie went on location with the editors to find out just what's going on with this year's Coleman.
Jamie, can you tell me what the status of the yearbook is right now?
Sure. The yearbook is complete, and as we speak, it's in Texas being put together.
Okay, and do you know what's it look like?
It looks really good, and there was a lot of hard work put into it, and it should be out in June.
Okay, is there anything you guys want to say to the yearbook staff?
To the yearbook staff,
or just to students in general?
I just hope that everybody will appreciate all the hard work that went into this product, because we really put in a lot of time and effort.
All right, thanks a lot, guys. I'm sure it'll look great. This has been Leslie Louie reporting for 34 News Update. Now back to the studio.
Now let's go to Kelly J with Arts and Entertainment.
Thanks, Sue. Scotch Plains Fanwood High School's Drama Club will be staging Thornton Wilder's Our Town the last week in May. The production is under the direction of Mr. Douglas Hooper, along with the assistance of student director Dana Marks. Some of the lead players include Orby Roy as a stage manager, Kara Kurak as Emily Webb, and Jason Belden as George Gibbs. And now this week's countdown for Friday the 13th. Entering the chart at number 10 from Minneapolis is the group Mint Condition with Breaking My Heart, Pretty Brown Eyes. Another newcomer on the chart is Genesis, I Can't Dance, from the album We Can't Dance. Up 2 notches is Amy Grant, Good For You. Number 7 is 18-year-old Shanice singing I Love Your Smile. Up 1 at number 6 is the lovely ballad Masterpiece by Atlantic Starr. Right Said Fred isn't too sexy for a countdown as he moves down 3 to number 5. Michael Jackson is now at number 4 with Remember the Time. Eric Clapton is up 2 notches with Tears in Heaven, which is his first top 10 in 18 years. By the way, tickets go on sale for Clapton on Saturday, March 14th for his May 8th show. Mr. Big drops to number 2 while Vanessa Williams is saving the best for last at number 1. We'll be right back with sports after we go to Weekend Preview with Susan Hampstead.
Thank you, Kelly, and welcome to another edition of Weekend Preview. On Friday, March 13th, the Central Jersey SBT Users Group meets at 12:30 p.m. at Stefano's Restaurant in Mansion Hotel, 295 South Avenue, Fanwood. A speaker from Microsoft discusses word processing for Windows and Excel spreadsheets for Windows. Call Pat Sigmund, 889-6300. On Saturday, March 14th, the Scotch Plains Fanwood Flute Assembly performs at 3:30 p.m. at the Scotch Plains Library. And the Spelling Bee, sponsored by the Scotch Plains Recreation Commission and Junior Women's Club, starts at 9 a.m. at Scotch Hills Clubhouse. On Sunday, March 15th, a magic show for children ages 6 and up is planned for 2 to 4 p.m. at the Jewish Community Center, Martine Avenue. Children get take-home magic kits and supplies for $25 for JCC members and $30 for others. Call 889-8800. And at the movies this weekend at the Amboy Multiplex on Route 1 and 9 in Saraville, you can see Blame It on the Bellboy, Beauty and the Beast, Gladiator, Once Upon a Crime, The Lawnmower Man, Final Analysis, The Mambo Kings, The Hand That Rocks the Cradle, American Me, Mississippi Masala, Article 99, Wayne's World, This Is My Life, Medicine Man, Memoirs of an Invisible Man, My Cousin Vinny, and Stop or My Mom Will Shoot. And at the video stores, Boys in the Hood, Drop Dead Fred, and Freddy's Dead is available this weekend. That's all for this weekend preview. Have a nice weekend.
Congratulations to the Scotch Plains Fanwood High School swim team winning the sectional championship. First place finishers were Ed Kowalik in the 100-yard breaststroke, Vinny San Lucia in the 50-yard freestyle, and Ted Kendall in both the 200 freestyle and the 100 backstroke. Also leading the way for SPF was senior tri-captain Christine Knudsen with first place in the 100 butterfly. The Raider wrestling team had a very impressive season this year. Junior Mike Marcavecchio was regional third champion and received Outstanding Wrestler Award. Pat Bartels won second place in the final championship. Mark Donadio placed fourth. Congratulations to all the wrestlers. That wraps it up for sports. Now back to Dana.
Thanks, Nancy.
They did pretty good this season, don't you think?
Yeah, they did a really great job, especially Mike Marcavecchio pulling that award out.
Yeah, nice job.
Okay, thanks. Now let's go to Chrissy Santo with weekend weather.
This is Chrissy Santo with the weather for this weekend. Friday night will be clear and cold. Lows will be around 20. Winds will be west 10 to 15 miles an hour. Saturday will be windy and cold with a high around 40 and a low around 29. Sunday will be partly cloudy with a high of 39 and a low of 29. Now back to the studio.
Thank you for joining this week's edition of 34 News Update. See you next week.